Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another day of streaming. We're gonna be finishing up the last two endings on Five Nights at Fredbear's. I saved the two hardest endings for last.
Hello? Hello? Hey, I hope this message finds you well. Now, I've got a salvaging job in the morning, and I imagine you got a long night ahead of you, so for the both of our sakes, I'll try to make this brief. First and foremost, your job. I'm sure your manager already went over this, but wouldn't hurt to cover it again. So you, as the night watchman here, have two duties. Keeping intruders out, and keeping all our equipment in here safe. Most notable of which, of course, being our animatronic band. See, the animatronic characters here, you may notice they tend to move around at night. Don't fret, it's completely normal. Even animatronics need their exercise. Stops their mechanisms from locking up when they need to perform in the morning and saves our maintenance crew a lot of hassle. Now, that normally wouldn't be an issue for you, but our animatronics, well, they also have a tendency to wander to parts of the building they aren't supposed to be in, which might also include your office. Because of that, you want to keep an eye on them with your cameras, just to make sure they aren't straying too far away from their intended areas. And if one reaches the doorway to your office, it might be a good idea to close either of those handy mechanical doors. There should be one on both sides of your office. Stop almost any animatronic. Just close them, wait for the thunk, and the animatronic should go right back to their stage. Only close them if you absolutely need to, though. The doors drain power, and power isn't something you've got a lot of. And I say almost every animatronic, because there is one that's a little special, though it isn't hard to deal with. Just click that reset music button on the entrance camera every once in a while, and it should leave you be. Now, if you're wondering why a place like this needs heavy-duty mechanical doors, or what all these other tools you have at your disposal are, my answer to both these questions is, don't worry about it. You probably won't need to use them tonight anyway. We just want to make sure our guards are safe and have the means to defend themselves against any threat that comes their way. I do like, burglars, vandals, those kind of threats. Other than that, the only thing you really have to worry about is your temperature. AC shot, so you have to rely on your fan. Just turn it on every so often, it should cool you right back down. Just don't leave it on for too long, it drains power too. Oh yeah, and while all you should really need tonight are the cameras and doors, feel free to flip through the different systems on your monitor and try out some of the other tools just to get a feel for them too. It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Now, I think that's everything. I'm simply kidding about something. No, I'm sure that's... What the...
Bless you. Alright. First things first, let's get the thing that we need for this ending. Alright. Hey Maury. Nice 5 streak. Yeah.
Come get your upgrade here.
Just gonna get a little bit extra money. Alright, let me give this to this guy.
Come get your upgrade here.
And I can buy this. Now let us go.
Sorry, the guy that called you last night can't quite get back to you. He got into a pretty nasty accident with the office locker right when he finished recording your message. And, apparently the animatronics filled up with the heaviest stuff they could find, and the thing just tipped right over onto him. It's still lying there. I think he still may be in it, actually. I have no idea where they managed to find that many blocks of pure tungsten in it, but you know Freddy and the gang, they're some real kidders. That aside, I heard you made some salvages last night. That's good, that's good. I don't really know how those ones work, not my jurisdiction, so I guess it's up to you to figure that out. Other than that, we've been noticing some strange new behaviors of some of the animatronics. Namely, they really like getting into our vent system now. If you switch to the vent setting on your monitor and see one just crawling around up there, it might be a good idea to set an audio alert nearby to pull it away from your office. Now, if one does get into your office, don't worry, just try throwing on that spare Freddy head for a bit until they go away. Usually fools them pretty easily. And that should be it. I'm actually coming up at the end of my shift here, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna recklessly meander my way over towards the exit door.
Thank you for the follow. Something funny. All right, what was I doing? Howdy. How are you doing? Yep. I I did take Springtrap. I am going for the salvage ending. Which will be the fourth out of the 5 endings that I need.
Hello.
Alright. Oh. Alright, new cutscene. That's yet another shift done. This place is a bit scary, but I think I'm finally getting the hang of this. Ah, there you are. Eek. Cool. Sorry about that, ma'am. You sure surprised me. How can I help you? Wee. How can you help me? What a silly question. I think you and I both know exactly what I'm here for. Our costume performer auditions today? That's not really my... Come on, you aren't fooling me. This was just so happened to salvage the one and only Springtrap last night. You're a goof, funny. Nobody takes someone like him home with them unless they know exactly who he is. Springtrap? Is that the red one? Wow, you really don't know what you've got your hands on here, huh? Are you a performer here? Because if you need to get in for your shift, I could. Nope, not one bit. And, what are you exactly? Oh, I don't know. I guess you could call me a collector. Yeah, a collector. I'm a big fan of Freddy's memorabilia, and as for the animatronics, well, I'm a particularly big fan of them. That grungy old animatronic you salvaged from the back room last night, he's actually quite the collector's item. Real one-of-a-kind stuff. Can you blame me, though? No. Ah, I see. Sheesh, talking about one man's trash being another man's treasure, or another rabbit's treasure. Are you interested in buying it? The company doesn't seem to want it at all that much anyway. Yes, but not yet. See, as a collector, just one animatronic is enough for me. I need the whole set. Whole Spring is just the first. There's 4 in total. The rest are gonna be just as well hidden, but you should find them all at the other Freddy's locations. If you plan on visiting them like you did last night, at least. Right, sounds like a solid deal to me. How much would you be paying anyway? Oh, we can discuss your reward after you have all 4 of them. I just want to make sure you're as dedicated to this as I am. No ads. Until then, I'll see you around, cutie. And just suddenly as she appeared, the mysterious white rabbit disappeared into the darkness. Well, she seemed nice. An extra chunk of change that definitely would be nice too. When my paycheck comes first, looks like it's time to go salvaging. I turned down the music a little bit. Yep. Yeah, let's get Lefty first. Door's locked. Maybe someone around here has the key. Yep. And that would be this thing.
Hello?
Yep. Alright. Yep. 7. That would be Bonnie. And I think it's this one. Dang it.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Alright. Yay, we're back. Hi, Lefty. Let's get Freddy.
You ready? Come get your upgrade here.
This one, this one. And one more mini game.
Come get your upgrade here.
Alright. Then I'll grab these.
Hey, welcome.
Alright, let's death coin Lefty real quick. All my homies hate Lefty. in an unironic sense, I did commonly Death Runner because I did Descending on Insanity. What? That's crazy. Oh, looks like I have company again. Well, look at you. You little lunatic. You actually pulled through. Wee. I was honestly expecting you to flake on me. I guess you must be some sort of masochist, huh? Don't worry. I like that about you. Well, that's certainly a funny way to describe it. My parents like to call me tenacious. Oh, it's not just that, no. I'm more referring to everything else that's going on in here. Like, during the daytime? Oh, right. I forgot you were new here. You know, you should really do more research before working with someone I know I have. Well, you could teach me, right? Oh, I'd love to. You'll have to wait for tomorrow, though. After all, we both have work to do, don't we? Oh, I have time. You don't need to keep my secret. I wouldn't call it that. I like to think of it more like a surprise. Carrot and stick, my friend. What fun is a task if you don't have a prize waiting for you at the end? Carrots? Well, she is a rabbit. Oh, wait. Doesn't that say imply some sort of punishment if I fail? Huh? Oh, no. I think I just used the wrong saying there. By the way, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't let me down. And so the White Rabbit disappeared into the darkness yet again. What did she mean by that?
Come get your upgrade here.
I assume you clicked the poster right in front of this small location here, right? Oh yeah, I did. I did once. It's fun. It's funny what happens. Some horror attraction. Do they really think a flat still image of Freddy is gonna frighten anyone? Alright. I actually forgot what the code here is. Shout out to Bear 5. Yes. Okay. 9, 5, 2, 4, 8. There we go. Then I can go through here and get Scrap Baby.
Shocking, isn't it?
She's not too difficult. I'll get the phantoms.
Come get your upgrade here.
I mean, that's the only difficult extra salvage is Lefty. Yeah. That's mainly because of how quiet he is. Yeah. Let me do math. Alright, yeah, I have enough for both upgrades that I want. I don't really need all ears that much. Frankly, if you took Endo, you fucked yourself over alright. Yeah. Endo is only problematic because Springtrap is here.
Hey, Pally. Yeah, you guessed it. The last guy was found dead again. Poor bastard fell victim to a lethal swirly. Anyway, I don't really got any survival tips for you or anything. You seem to have it pretty much down by now anyway. But what I do have is a gun. And I ain't meeting the same fate as those schmucks before me. You hear that, you bad bastard? You ain't want a piece of me? Well, come get some of this!
Right, so if I did that right, Lefty should be stuck there for the rest of the night, I think. I hope I'm not wrong about that.
Hello?
Okay. I'm still gonna Death Coin Lefty just in case. Oh, right. Phantoms. Can't stare at them for too long. I accidentally clicked off screen. Yeah, they're... Can you guess who it is? Third verse, same as the first. I'm so happy I could burst. Yeah. I brought you another one of those robots you wanted. Oh, so that's where she was hiding. Well, I'm sure she'll be happy to be back with family now. Huh, yeah. I guess being part of a collection is like being part of a family, isn't it? Oh, right. So, did you want to tell me about these guys? Eh? These robots you're collecting, remember? You seemed pretty eager to tell me about them last night. Oh, that. Of course. I did promise you, didn't I? Someone would have to be a real jerk to break a promise, wouldn't they? So, which one did you want to learn about? Well, that black bear one came with some notes, and the clown said she'd tell me herself, so... How about the first one? The green one. You seem to be enthusiastic about it. Well, you know me well. You couldn't have picked a better one to ask about. And two have been through a lot, but Springtrap? Oh boy, Springtrap, he's seen it all. He's half the duo that started this whole company, always a sideshow. But boy, what a sideshow it was. He might have been the face of the place, but real Fazbear aficionados like me know the truth. He was the real backbone of all this. I mean, yeah, Springtrap wasn't Dead by Daylight. He has seen a lot. Nobody puts things into action like he did. Knew things like he did. And reshaped the world to his very own like he did. Ah, he's so dreamy. Gosh, you're such an old rabbit. You sure seem to like him. Oh, of course. A robot, yeah. Though personally, I like to think of him as a lot more than that. It's really a shame though, isn't it? He spent so long in the big guy's shadow, he never got a chance to shine. Oh, of course. He was part of a duo, wasn't he? The big guy. Is that the last robot I'm looking for? Oh, nah. Nobody knows what happened to that one. Not even me. He's not the important one here, though. Anyway, have I talked your ear off now? Don't forget, you still have one more to find. Just one more, and it'll all come together. So I hope you're looking forward to tomorrow as much as I am. And so, the White Rabbit disappeared into the darkness yet again. Wow, she really knows her stuff. Seems like these poor robots have had it rough for a while. I can see why she'd want them to all be together now. Oh, what am I waiting for? It's time to bring this family back together. Alright,
Come get your
upgrades do I
upgrade
have
here.
now?
Come get your upgrade here.
So we go into here. Type spring. Crap. Spring body. And this guy pops out. Dang, only $10? That's what a scam. How much do you give? 15. look at the upgrades again.
Come get your upgrade here.
Yeah, I'll get Nightmare in. Wrong room.
Come get your upgrade here.
Then I'll get the Retina Burner.
Hey, it's me again. Congratulations on making it to the end of the week. You seem real wise with the security stuff by now, so I'll just leave you to it. But just don't forget to check out the shop and buy something if you find yourself struggling with anything. Oh yeah, I actually did end up dying last night. The bullet ricocheted off of Freddy's head and right back into my skull. So my soul is trapped inside this phone now. You have fun with your last shift.
Hey, Chrissy. Hey, just checking in and saying hi, how are you? I'm doing good, how are you? Hanging in there? That's good. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, I totally know what I'm talking about. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful little thing, you. You really got them. All of them. Oh, I'm so happy I could kiss you. Oh, that won't be necessary. I do appreciate the thought, though. Well, now that the gang's all back together, how about that reward? Reward? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Yes, I've got all the pieces I need now. I should be able to get it together for you in no time. If you can give me a day. Huh? Oh yeah, I suppose you wouldn't want to bring cash until you knew I'd seal the deal, huh? Cash? Don't make me laugh. It's something way better than that. Weak ass Jeremy. I can see that kiss 100%. Once you get it, you'll feel like your whole life has been leading up to it. It's priceless. I'd even go as far to say as to die for. To die for? Oh, calm down. It's only a joke. Really though, come back here tomorrow. 12 a.m. You will not want to miss what I have for you. And so, the White Rabbit disappeared into the darkness, for what may be the final time. She really could have clarified what the reward was before I went through with all this. But at the end of the day, I suppose a reward is still a reward. I wonder what it could be. Oh, what am I waiting for? It's not time to bring this family back together. Night 6.
Oh, there you are. And right on time, too. I was just finishing up that reward. Well, are you excited? Finally, you and I are gonna be part of something so much greater. Feast your eyes on the prize to end all prizes, the ultimate reward for all your hard work. 'Cause as the old saying goes...
Oh.
No good deed goes unpunished. So you're Jeremy. You know the girl wouldn't shut up about you. I was sure the stranglehold I had on her mind was absolute, but somehow, whenever she talked about you, I could feel it loosening. Well, I certainly could have done without the incessant flirting, but I must thank you both. You two have played your parts incredibly. Really, I mean it. That old suit was rather limiting, as much as it meant to me. But now, I've become something far greater, far beyond anything the rest ever were. And with this body, I will reshape this world into my own, deliver retribution onto its wretched populace. Oh, don't give me that sour face. You don't have a thing to worry about. After all, you won't be here to see it.
Hello. Looks like you're in quite the snag there. Listen, I've got no time to introduce myself. Just know I'm here to help. That thing won't give up on his own. You'll need to use whatever tools you have to destroy him altogether. Hold him off for as long as you're able, and make it hurt. I'll be there to finish the job.
Fighting back, are you? Good. I was worried this would get boring.
He's going for the breakers. Shock him at the source.
the stubborn one. You know you're only delaying the inevitable.
He's seeping into the vents. Cut him off before he gets to you.
Make yourselves useful or I'll slash you to scrap metal!
He's breached your office. Grab those wires and launch them out.
Where is he?
Insolent brat! This body cannot be killed!
Hello?
Seems he's used up all his tricks. Hold out just a bit longer. I'm almost there.
Bastard took my death coin.
You'll
All
make
right.
it to the leaderboard someday, pal.
I completely forgot about Toy Freddy. Screw off Epic Games.
Fighting back, are you? Good. I was worried this would get boring.
He's going for the breakers. Shock him at the source.
You're quite the stubborn one. You know you're only delaying the inevitable.
He's seeping into the vents. Cut him off before he gets to you.
Oh, man.
it! Make yourself useful or I'll slash you to... Did you really think that would work on me?
Seems he's used up all his tricks. Hold out just a bit longer. I'm almost there.
Yes.
You must think you have me on the ropes, do you? Well, little do you know, I've one more trick up my sleeve. Got you! Did you really think you could defeat me? You, the little morsel you are! You are nothing! You've always been nothing, and that is how it shall remain. Once I'm through with you here, you'll be forgotten. Not even a footnote in my legacy. When this is all over, I'll
Yapper over here.
say, is it hot in here? Or is it just me?
I'm sorry I had to do this. But if you play with fire, you're going to get burned.
Dead. Yep. William is a generational yapper. Alright, and now we can move on to the final ending.
Hello? Hello, hello? Hey.
I don't know why, but I also did this ending on Insanity. So did you do every ending on Insanity? That's crazy. I could never do it. Any of these endings on Insanity. I find Insanity just kind of fun. Yeah. I can see that. It'd just be stressful for me. After unlocking Fritz, yeah. Crap. This dialogue is funny, yeah. Alright. So we need to get both the masks and the extra animatronics. And we also need to get the Talbert.
Come get your upgrade here.
Guy. Nope. These things.
Come get your upgrade here.
And that should be...
You're doing well!
There's two people outside. It seems that they're arguing. If you knew what was good for you, you'd leave him to me. Neither of you have any idea what you're getting yourselves into. What, so you can boss him around? Fat chance. Eureka of ulterior motives. In fact, Eureka in general. Jeez, why do you smell like that? Can I help you two? There you are. As I was hoping. Well, hello there, gorgeous. Yes, you're just who I wanted to see. But, hey, I was talking. Ladies first, Stinky. It's not like you had anything worthwhile to say anyhow. So, did you want anything? Well, boy, am I glad you asked. See, you've got a little something I want. Well, you got a lot, actually, but whatever that other stuff you brought home with you was, doesn't matter to me right now. You know the green moldy bunny you got you salvaged? See, funny thing, he actually belongs to me. Under what circumstances? You know neither of you should be handling that thing. Listen, what was your name? Oh, I'm Jeremy. Nice to meet you. Yes, Jeremy. I apologize if we got off on the wrong foot, but I only want to make one thing clear. Certain things of this company are not to be trifled with. That rabbit is very much one of them. Do you mean Springtrap? Or do you mean me? I understand that you're new around here. Consider yourself lucky that you still have time to change course. Being around as long as I have, I know I have my fair share of regrets. If I were in your shoes, well, I would have loved to get out while I still had the chance. Are you threatening him? I am only warning you, both of you. If you continue down this path, touching things that should not be touched, I feel you won't be happy when they come back to bite you. You would know a thing about bites, wouldn't you? Excuse me? Oh, come on, what's with that look? It was just a joke. Oh well, you get the picture, don't you, Jeremy? You've got two choices here. You can go along with me, or you can bore yourself to death with whatever that guy has got a plan. I have a feeling you make the right choice in the end. And just like that, the mysterious white rabbit hopped, skipped, and jumped back into the darkness. Phew. Good riddance. Listen, Jeremy, I like to believe you have good intentions with whatever it is you're doing here, even if I do not fully understand them. In fact, I appreciate that you brought that mask back with you. If you happen to find any more, I would love to take them off your hands. Just steer clear of that rabbit, will you? You'll be better off if you don't get your hands dirty. And the hooded man takes his leave as well. I really wish I was waited. Yeah, I could please both of them. I'd hate to cause another fight. Though, hey, if they were both just looking for something I found, weren't they? Aha, that's it. If I just continue collecting those masks and those fine-looking robots, I can make them both happy. I just wonder why they want them so much. Ah, shoot, I'm running late. I'd better get to move on.
Hello?
Come get your upgrade here. Come get your upgrade here. Come get your upgrade here.
Hi, Taryn. I gotta remember, like, change the icon for channel points to be heard.
Hello?
That man from last night is back. You know, I can't help but wonder what it is you're trying to accomplish here. Is your boss giving you a bonus for these? Are you just curious what might happen? I just struggle to see what your motive is here, especially when I doubt you even know what these things even are. The rabbit, for example. Do you know who or what exactly he is? Well, I think I can handle him well enough. I've made it this far after all. I'm more concerned with what consequences freeing him and the others will have. Consequences you clearly don't grasp the weight of. Listen, let me tell you about this friend I once knew. He was a bit rough around the edges, made plenty of mistakes, but he had a good heart. Always wanted to do the right thing, you know? And I liked that about him. Yet he was also horribly stubborn. He had this harebrained plan, and he insisted he do it all himself. His cross to bear, so he said. He became obsessed, fully submerged in his work. Maybe because he was in over his head, maybe just to try and drown his guilt. But soon, he began meddling with forces far outside his control. Do you want to know what happened to him? He turned up dead. His brain splattered across the walls of his study. Maybe you won't realize it now. Maybe you won't even realize it until after it's too late. But you'll come to realize these things were sealed away for a reason. So, the man vanishes back into the darkness yet again. His stare seems to pierce right through you as he walks away. Sheesh, that guy needs to relax. Does he? You not believe me? Hey, when I say I can handle this? I guess it's good to be careful, but if you let it get to you, you'll just end up paranoid. If only he stuck around to listen. Maybe I can make him see it that way. Well, if he doesn't see it now, I'll just have to show him. I'll prove to him that I can handle this myself.
Come get your upgrade here.
Alright. Code is...
Shocking, isn't it?
I will get... gonna get Shadow Freddy.
Come get
So
your
I can
upgrade here.
Buy the Talbot files. So I don't have to do it later, and I forget about it. I have to do this minigame that I hate. Nice, first try. And now we go over here and go to the puppet.
Hey, Pally. Yeah, you guessed it. The last guy was found dead again. Poor bastard fell victim to a lethal swirly. Anyway, I don't really got any survival tips for you or anything. You seem to have it pretty much down by now anyway. But what I do have is a gun. And I ain't meeting the same fate as those schmucks before me. You hear that, you bad bastard? You ain't want a piece of me? Well, come get some of this!
Hello?
Alright, 2 more nights. It's her. Alright, you jerk, give it up. What's your angle here? Angle? Don't play dumb with me. I know you're up to something. Do you really expect me to believe the whole newbie shtick, huh? Some guy that just shows up someday and somehow knows exactly what to grab and exactly how to deal with it? No, you're someone else. I don't know who, but I know who you are. Because if you weren't, Springtrap would have gutted you like a fish by now. I'm being honest. I didn't even know about this place until a week ago. I know you think I'm doing good at my job, but that doesn't mean I'm some kind of secret agent. Oh, really? So you mean to tell me you don't know anything about the company's history? The Bite, the Big Bite, the Freddy Fast Color Recall, the MCI? None of that rings a bell? I'm sorry, the MCI? Yeah, the MCI. Surely you've at least heard of that, right? I can't say it rings a bell, no. You mean to tell me you haven't heard of the single most infamous event into this company's entire history? I should have figured. After all, if you did, I doubt you would still be here. You know what? Why don't I tell you about it? So, this place. Pretty run down these days, huh? That wasn't always the case. Back in the 80s, gosh, Freddy's was the place to be. Everyone and their grandmother wanted to hang out here. If you were a kid, you wouldn't be caught dead anywhere else. Well, you get what I mean. Kids love this place. I'm sure you can imagine how big the crowds were here. But among those happy crowds, there were a few kids who weren't so happy. The lonely ones. The ones who had trouble making friends. There they sat, far away from the crowds, all on their own. All sad and lonely. Till one day, a friend came their way. A man. One of the place's performers, actually. He loved putting smiles on kids' faces, so he'd seek out the loneliest ones he could find. And oh boy, was he good at his job. He'd help them beat the arcade games, sneak them toys from behind the prize counter, stuff like that. The kids absolutely adored him. I mean, who wouldn't? Eventually, those kids' birthdays would come. Nobody would show up, of course. That is, except for the man. Why the long face, he'd say. Did you not like the gift I got for you? Oh, silly me. You must not have found it yet. I should have known. Here, I'll show you to it. Follow me. They'd follow along, of course. Who would they be to not trust their best friend? He brought them to a back room in a corner of the pizzeria few ever looked, and few ever ventured to. Are you ready? Close your eyes, he'd say, as he ushered them into the room. They went in, he followed behind, and just as they opened their eyes, slash! There were 4 children in total. The police never found any of them. The police never found the man either. Do you want to know the funniest part? That man, he's been right here with you this whole time. That's right, you've been housing a killer in these walls this entire time. But you'll think twice about handling those animatronics that was haunted, right? What? Yeah, I kind of told me about the whole missing children thing when I said I'd be working here. But you said I didn't know there was a proper name for it. Like I said, I'm new. You total jerk. You really couldn't have led with that? Great. So this whole story was for nothing. Why did I even bother showing up? Okay, fine. No more dressing this up. Let me make this simple. Keep your hands off those robots. They're not yours to keep. Deflated, the white rabbit returns to the darkness. So, maybe she just wants these things to keep me safe? Well, who am I kidding? She's clearly got bad intentions. Even I can see that. Jeez, what do I do here? just wanted to help, but I can't. Help but feel like that's put me in the middle of something. Something dangerous. I can still make the best out of a bad situation. There's only one of those robots left, right? And only one more of those masks. I know how I can turn this around. Alright, one more salvage.
Come get your upgrade here.
Alright, I gotta do this. Alright.
Come get your upgrade here.
Let's get Dreadbear.
Happy Halloween.
Come get your upgrade here.
Alright. Let's do this.
Hello? Hello?
And now, time for Hal. After this, one last cutscene. I'll let the ad break end. Alright, now that we're back, we can read this cutscene. Well, it seems that despite our best efforts to warn you, you still wind up seeing this thing through to the end. Seriously, what is your deal? Are you just doing this for fun? You didn't make anyone happy here. All you did was tick us off. For once, I agree with her. This really accomplished nothing. Our goals are fundamentally incompatible. If this was your way of finding a compromise between us, I'm afraid it was all in vain. If you want to do any good with what you've collected here, you only need to choose between us. Well, he's not going to side with you, that's for sure. Though I also doubt he'll want to side with me either, considering all that stuff I said last night. But hey, water under the bridge, eh? You've got four lovely little animatronics here. Why don't we let bygones be bygones and make the most out of them? I'll be sure to reward you handsomely if you do. If you're smart, you won't fall for such an obvious bribe. Listen, I understand that we may have gotten off on the wrong foot, but you do still have one last chance to do some good here. And over this mask, you'll never have to hear from either of us again. Then you'll be free to do whatever it is you're trying to do again. Will you make the right choice? Well, I guess I just... who's that? Oh, that's my boss. Sorry, I have to take this. Ah! Oh, is everything alright? No, everything is not alright. When were you gonna tell me about these files, huh? Files? What files? Eh? Is there another guy there? Oh, yes, there is. Hold on, let me put you on speaker. Hi there, Mr. Bossman. Hey, it's me, Hey, wait a second. I recognize that voice. You're that creep who's been loitering outside my restaurant. And you, the other guy. You two are trying to swindle my employees away, aren't you? So you're the one who's decided to keep this walking corpse of a brand alive. I have to say, you're certainly living up to everything I expected you to be. Some nerve. Don't think I can see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to get my employees to do your dirty work for you, when the only employee they do unpaid work for is me. Wario is a funny guy. Now get lost before you cost me any more of my time. My employee needs to get back to what really matters here. Making me rich! Oh, what really matters. He snatched the phone right out of your hands. If you cared about what really mattered, you wouldn't have brought this company in the first. You wouldn't have bought this company in the first place, dragging on its miserable legacy, all for a couple pennies. Absolutely despicable. Yeah, not to mention nowhere near as charming as the old owner. Quiet, you're not a part of this. Kinda think of it. Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call you charming either. You're both obnoxious. Oh please, you wouldn't know the first thing about how it makes a good manager. Do either of you have any idea what kinds of decisions I have to make? Like just last week, I heard a pizza place jacked up the price on the garlic powder pizza. So I had to fire half my staff to maintain a profit. You want a pizzeria, can't you just... Alright. You try to speak up, but as they ignore you time and time again, your voice grows quiet. You want to help all of them, you really, really do, but you can't please everybody, can you? No matter how hard you try, you can't make them all happy. If you help one of them, you'll just make the others upset. You don't know what's going on. You're in over your head, aren't you? But what if there was someone you could help? What if they were much, much closer than you thought? Putting a hand to your head, sticking your other in your pocket, you notice those files you kept around to read later. Maybe, just maybe, these files can tell you everything you need to help everyone. And if that's the case, if you really can make everyone happy, then why don't we read them together? The company's new president is putting in one hell of an effort to save what little face we have left before the sale goes through. All the documents in this folder were supposed to be destroyed, and I was the one I'm put in charge of destroying them. But screw him. I've put up with being a corporate slave long enough. People deserve the truth, and even if it costs me my job, even if it costs me everything, they'll get it. This folder contains everything. Documentation on every single tragedy the company so desperately wants covered up. Do with it what you will. Clark. Children disappear, parents blame local diner. June 26th, 1985. Police report. Log entry September 12th, 2004. We've been hemorrhaging money for close to 2 decades now. Our cost-cutting measures bought us some time, but it certainly didn't do any favors for our reputation. By all means, this company is a sinking ship, but I'm its captain, and you know how the saying goes. The fact of the matter is that my job is far from over. Those spirits are still trapped inside my machines, and if this company goes under, they'll still be there. At first, I found the very concept of this almost impossible to fathom, but it's thanks to, well, let's call him a friend, that I've finally begun to wrap my head around it. In fact, that same friend seems to know how they can be set free. It does pain me to do this to my own creations, but it's that needs to be done. The pieces have been put in place. Things will be made right soon enough. Log entry September 17th, 2004. It didn't work. I was so sure that it would. Everything was set up properly. The execution went exactly how we planned it. It should have worked. Why didn't it work? I've begun seeing them here, out there, everywhere, around the corners, down on hallways, shadows dancing in the fringes of my vision, even in the corners of my own home, anywhere the light doesn't reach. These four have had their bodies. Minecraft Steve emoji. Had their bodies laid to rest. Their killer has long since faced justice for what he's done. Their cages have been reduced to nothing but ash. By all our knowledge, there isn't anything more they could need. And yet, this puzzle hasn't been completed. At first, I thought, what more could they want? But no, that isn't the question we need to be asking. I've worked with plenty of children, and if they want something, they'll let you know it. Bless their little hearts. No, what I should be asking is, if the Picture isn't complete, then what's the missing piece? I'll need to dig deeper. Log entry October 24th, 2004. I finally found it. My hands are shaking as I write this. Perhaps I should calm myself, but I find myself unable to wait to document this revelation. There is one last loose end, and we had yet to tie up. Someone we had forgotten about. I'll be doing this one not on my own. My associate has been of great help, but I do not wish to burn him with this. After all, this has always been my cross to bear. It is entirely possible that I won't make it back to tell the tale, but that does not concern me any longer. As long as those four can finally move on, as long as she can move on, it's time I finally tied this last loose end. Happy 10th, Cassidy. Poor Henry. He never did make it back to tell that tale. Hey, Jeremy, buddy. What do you think you're doing here, huh? Come on, old pal. You know a little watchman like yourself shouldn't be sticking their nose in confidential company files. Why don't you just hand over that little folder, and things can go on just as they should, yeah? After all, I'm sure you wouldn't want to end up like Henry. You, aren't gonna give it back, are you? Alright, I get it. I see what you're trying to do here. You think by collecting all of these artifacts, by bringing them all together in one place, you can save everyone, don't you? Free all those poor little souls, and destroy everything we've built up here in the process. Well, have you considered, maybe it's better this way? Come on, Jeremy, you see it too, don't you? They love it here. Those poor kids, who knows what waits for them on the other side, am I right? But here, they've got friends to make, games to play, smiles to bring. And somehow, you think that's a bad thing. You know what? Maybe you just don't have the right perspective on everything. Here, Jeremy. Why don't I show you? I really do hate to do this to you, you know. You were one of my favorites. But hey, I think I know a way I can make it up to you. How about a little trip down memory lane? Oh god, WarioWare. Yep. You. Damn. Damn it. That was so close. Prep dog somehow survive. All right. Did it. It seems like no matter how hard I try. Yay! We did it. We did it great. You just won't let me have my way, huh? Gosh, you really are stubborn. I don't want this all to end. I don't want my friends to leave me behind. I know what I've done is selfish. I know it's wrong, but I couldn't let Henry take away the only friends I've ever known. I couldn't let you get in the way of me keeping you here. I told the others there was nothing waiting for us after this, but the truth is, I don't know what's gonna happen to us when we move on. When we reach the other side. The thought of that, it terrifies me. What if there's nothing? What if after everything we've done, it's just black? Total nothingness. An unending void. An eternity where I can't even find comfort in my own screams. I can't go there. I can't be forgotten. I can't be left behind. Can't it just stay this way forever? We're just two guys who've had it a little rough, huh? I get where you're coming from. Okay, well, not entirely, but after everything that led me to working here, a lot of my friends were surprised I kept on looking for work. They called me a comedy of errors. They said that if they were in my shoes, they'd just stop, give up, accept life as it is, and all that stuff. But you know what they say, nothing is born of resignation, right? Bad stuff happens because it kind of has to at some point. It's like, do you like roller coasters? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, I was a roller coaster attendant a couple summers ago. What I mean is, life's like a roller coaster, right? Jeremy, do you get a little by Mingle? That's a wild thing to say. What I mean is, life's like a roller coaster, right? It comes at you fast. Sometimes you can barely process it all as it flies past you. And yeah, bad things happen. The coaster has to go down at some point, and it can be really scary when it does. But when it goes down, that just means it'll go back up again. Sure, maybe I could have just got on some rest for once, or stayed home to focus on my studies. Then I wouldn't have gotten to experience one of the craziest weeks of my life. And I wouldn't have gotten to meet you. Life can be threatening, but that's all the more a reason to make the most of it, right? Maybe I'll make some mistakes along the way, but hey, everyone does. That's just part of growing as a person. I think what I did was a bit more than I think what I did was a bit more than a mistake. Right, Henry. But hey, from how those papers of his sounded, it seems like all he really wanted was to help you guys move on. Maybe it took a bit more time and a bit more hardship than he would have wagered, but I think we'd really like for you all to join him, wherever he is now. Just remember to say you're sorry. Yeah. You're right. Nothing's gonna get better if I keep myself down here. If I keep all of them down here. If there's even a chance I can make it up to them all, then I think it's time to go. Guys, do you see that? About the pizzeria? Huh? Vinny, he was at a TS? Yeah. And apparently what a fun fact is that if you turn off all the other sound effects, you can hear it playing like a Rhythm Heaven game. Honestly, Spotify picked a really good song for this moment. Gone Away is such a good song. With the masks having been left behind, Michael decided to take matters into his own hands. His loose ends had finally been tied up, leaving nothing but a smoldering pizzeria behind. Free of Springtrap's influence, Vanderbilt snapped out of her obsession and reconnected with some of her old friends. She's become more involved in other fandoms now. The boss was able to secure a huge insurance payout after the establishment went up in flames. He wonders why he never tried burning the place down himself. Spotify, why you so 2000s movie end. Thanks to a gracious scholarship provided by the boss in exchange for his silence about it and his business practices, Jeremy was able to graduate debt-free. He did fall on his face on his way up to accept his diploma, though. Yeah, so the Spotify playlist I have is like rock music from the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. I didn't really know what else to put, so I just picked that. It's so cold now that you've gone away. Gone away. Gone away. Yeah. Yeah. Bossman is just fun man from Desaf. Actually, no, he's Wario. Which I find 10 times funnier. But yeah, that is the end. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Let's find someone to raid. Before I forget. Holy shit, it is Wario. Raid OC. Yeah. See y'all. Have good days, good nights wherever you are.